with a very important update. And ever since yesterday's extradition nod by the London court to Sanjay Bhandari, now the Gandhi son-in-law, Robert Vadra, will be sitting on tenterhooks after this UK court rubber-stamped the Enforcement Directorate's case seeking extradition of Robert Vadra's alleged close aide Sanjay Bhandari. The fugitive arms dealer will now face the courts here in India on serious charges of money laundering and tax evasion. Times now continues to access details of the probe. In fact, in part of the investigation, we have accessed proper probe paper that deepens link between Vadra and Bhandari and how Bhandari's undisclosed UK property key to the relationship between the two. So it holds great significance as far as the alleged Bhandari-Vadra link is concerned. Let me go across to Bhavtosh joining us live. Bhavtosh, piece this for our viewers tuning in this afternoon as to how after the extradition nod yesterday, more and more questions are being asked and more evidence as is being probed by the investigating agencies is now putting out the question as to how the two are linked.
Well, briefly, Christine, when the Samsung ONGC deal, in fact, came into existence in April 2009, a company that was floated by Sanjay Bhandari, that company was based out of Dubai. A payment of around $4.9 million was in fact given to this company. It's called Santec FCZE company. This company was given this money. This company had no business, but money was in fact paid. This was a commission that was paid to this company. That very month of June 2009, this company then subsequently purchased a house in London. That house is in Branston Square. And this house was in fact in the name of a Vortex holding company. Now, the entire shareholding of this company, 100% shareholding of this company was purchased by Skylight Investment. The person who was in fact owning the Skylight Investment is a person who was C. Thampi. Now, C. Thampi is an NRI and said to be very close associate of Robert Vadra. Now, we are not leveling this allegation. This has been put on paper by the Enforcement Directorate when he was arrested in January 2020. Now, this is a claim and this is a statement that has been put before a court in New Delhi by the Enforcement Directorate when they were seeking custody of C. Thampi. Now, what happened next was that Skylight Investment Company, in fact, purchased this property for around £1.9 million. Now, there are email trails between Sanjay Bhandari, Robert Vadra and Sumit Chadha, in which an expense of around £65,900 was borne by Sanjay Bhandari and Sumit Chadha. Next, what happened was very interesting. Though this huge amount was, in fact, expenditure was taken care of by Sanjay Bhandari, this property was then subsequently sold off to a company called Mayfair. Ideally, the property should not have been sold off at a value less than it was purchased, but this happened. Now, investigators said that this property was again sold off to a company that was controlled by Robert Vadra, and that's how this entire chain was established. And Robert Vadra, when he was questioned in February of 2019, he was specifically asked about these questions. He denied knowing either Sanjay Bhandari, for that matter Sumit Chadha, but the email trail between all of them establishes one thing, that the beneficial owner of this London property is no one else but Robert Vadra. And that's why it spells trouble for Robert Vadra, because if Sanjay Bhandari comes to the country, he will be asked about these very questions.
Okay, all right. Stay on with us, Bhavtosh.